Welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie, and this week we're going to talk to you about a feature in the Tools module that allows you to modify items automatically. Kelly, tell us about the automatic item modification by age.
This is a tool that's been around for a while in Koha, but maybe not utilized as much as it could be. So within the Tools module, you have an option in that center cataloging column, automatic item modification by age. So it is what it says it does. It modifies items by the age of the item, and the age is being driven from that data sessions the day you bring it into the catalog.
So the first thing we'll want to do is hit that add rules. And from here, you can have multiple rules within a modification. When you hit that add rule, that pops up, it allows you to start the modification. So let's think of a really common example. Dependent on how you treat new books at your library. So, the latest John Grisham comes in and it only circulates for, let's say, 2 weeks rather than a normal title that circulates for maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Maybe you have an item type that's called new book or hot. I've seen hot for some people.
I've seen lucky. I don't know what lucky. I think lucky is the same kind of thing. Yeah.
So what this would allow you to do is say after a set period of days, so after 6 months and it dies off and not everybody wants the book anymore, you can automatically have it update in the system. So you don't have to perform that batch item modification to change it to the item type book. And now it can circulate for, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks at a time. So this does that modification for you. So Kelly, what's the first step that we have to do when creating this rule?
We're going to tell Koha how often this should happen. So how old, I guess, the item should be for it to make this transition, this item modification. So it's going to look at that data sessions field in the item and calculate 180 days that it's been in the system. And we're going to say, we're going to change the item type. So Jessie, in a good example Jessie gave, maybe I start my items as the new item type. And then after 3 months, I want to change them over to the generic book item type, giving them a longer period of time.
So once that's done, and I've set that up, I'm saying now I want to change it from new after 180 days to book. I'm going to come in and hit that save. Now let's talk about a couple options that you have. If you're a multi-branch system, you can come in, edit that rule, and you can add a condition. What that condition would allow you to do is select a home branch. So let's say not all of your locations use that new option. You can come in here and take the code of your branch locations that do use it and then enter that information in. So in our case, we said Main, West, and North. And those are separated by a pipe value. And so that allows us to say, check these locations. So this would only affect those branches that we've listed here.
That's super helpful because, as you said, not all the libraries are using this, as well as maybe not all libraries want to do this exact modification. But this allows them to be able to do this in one fell swoop.
Now, we do have one more thing we want to mention. If you want to add a new rule into this mix, to that automatic item modification, you will click on the edit rules. That will populate the option to add a new rule. So now I can come in and set a new rule up in the system. And then this would allow you to add multiple rules in there. So you can add multiple rules at a time. You just have to edit it, save it, and that allows you to add that new rule in.
Exactly. So maybe you started your items in a location of display, DVD display, and then you want to move those on to 30 days. One thing we do need to stress about this automatic item modification by age, it is done by a cron job. So it's a script running on the back end of your system. Once you have this set up in your staff interface and you're a partner with us, go ahead and send us a ticket and we can activate that cron job so it starts to do that automatically for you.
Perfect. We hope this helps a few of you out there, and thanks for joining us for Monday Minutes.
Thank you, and have a great holiday.
Have a great holiday. See you next week.
See you next week.